Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving deep into my garden and exploring the 12 amazing crops I'm growing this year. It's been a wild ride so far, filled with laughter, learning, and a whole lot of mud. So grab your gardening gloves and let's get growing. First up, the star of the show, tomatoes. These juicy gems are a must have in my garden. I'm growing a variety of heirloom tomatoes this year, each with its own unique flavor and color. I started my tomato seeds indoors a few weeks ago. Once the seedlings were strong enough, I gradually introduced them to the outdoors. I planted them in my raised beds, ensuring they had plenty of sunlight and well-drained soil. I'm staking my tomato plants to support their growth and pruning them regularly to encourage fruit production. Next up, we have peppers. I'm growing a mix of sweet and spicy varieties. Remember that time I accidentally touched my face after handling a ghost pepper? Let's just say my taste buds were on fire for a week. Similar to tomatoes, I started my pepper seeds indoors. Once the seedlings were big enough, I transplanted them into the garden, ensuring they had plenty of space to grow. I'm careful not to overwater my peppers as they prefer dry soil. I am harvesting my peppers regularly to encourage continued production. Cucumbers, the perfect refreshing snack on a hot summer's day. I'm growing bush cucumbers this year, which are perfect for small gardens like mine. I directly sowed my cucumber seeds into the garden after the last frost. I'm using a trellis to support my cucumber plants, which help them grow vertically and prevents them from sprawling all over the ground. I'm gently shaking my cucumber plants to help with pollination. I'm harvesting my cucumbers regularly before they get too big and bitter. Zucchini. This is a love-hate relationship for me. I love the taste, but it seems to grow like a weed in my garden. I am always giving zucchini away to my neighbors. Similar to cucumbers, I directly sowed my zucchini seeds into the garden. Zucchini plants love water, so I am keeping them well watered, especially during hot weather. I am harvesting my zucchini regularly when they are still small and tender. Squash! I am growing both summer and winter squash this year. I can't wait to try all the delicious recipes I have been planning. I directly sowed my summer squash seeds into the garden. I'm healing my winter squash plants to protect their fruit from the ground. Beans! These bring back so many childhood memories of helping my grandparents in their garden. I am growing both bush and pole beans this year. I directly sowed my bean seeds into the garden. I'm using trellises for my pole beans to help them climb and maximize space. I'm not fertilizing my bean plants as they naturally fix nitrogen in the soil. I'm harvesting my beans regularly before they get too big and tough. Peas! These sweet little chunks as a joy to grow. I'm growing both saline peas and snow peas. I directly sowed my pea seeds into the garden as soon as the ground was workable. I'm using trellises for my peas to help them climb and prevent them from sprawling on the ground. I'm harvesting my peas regularly before the pods get too big. Carrots, these are a bit of a challenge for me, but I'm determined to grow a good crop this year. I'm using raised beds and ensuring the soil is loose and well drained. I directly sowed my carrot seeds into the garden. I'm thinning my carrot seedlings to give them enough space to grow. I'm watering my carrots regularly, but avoid overhead watering, which can cause the soil to crust over. I'm harvesting my carrots when they are the desired size. Lettuce. This is a super easy crop to grow, even for beginners like me. I'm growing a mix of leaf lettuce and romaine lettuce. I directly sowed my lettuce seeds into the garden. I'm session planting my lettuce so I have a continuous harvest throughout the growing season. I'm keeping my lettuce plants well watered but avoid overwatering which can cause them to rot. Spinach. I never bought I'd be growing spinach, but I am pleasantly surprised at how easy it is. I am growing a variety of spinach that is heat tolerant. I directly sowed my spinach seeds into the garden. I am thinning my spinach seedlings to give them enough space to grow. I am keeping my spinach plants well watered, especially during hot weather. I am harvesting my spinach regularly by cutting off the outer leaves. Radishes. These are one of the quickest crops to grow, and I can't wait to harvest them. I am growing a variety of red and white radishes. I direct sowed my radish seeds into the garden. I am thinning my radish seedlings to give them enough space to grow. I am keeping my radish plants well watered, but avoid overwatering. I am harvesting my radishes when they are the desired size. I am growing a variety of herbs this year, including basil, parsley, cilantro, and mint. These add so much flavor to my cooking. I started some of my herb seeds indoors and planted others directly into the garden. I am pinching back my herbs to encourage bushier growth. I am harvesting my herbs as needed by cutting off the stems just above a set of leaves. And there you have it, my 12 crops for 2025. I hope this video has inspired you to start your own garden. Remember, gardening is all about having fun and enjoying the process.